please, I beg of you, don't let Uncle Vanya get drunk. It's very bad for him.
Good. We won't drink anymore. I'm heading out now. By the time I get back, it'll be light.
It's still raining out. Wait till morning.
No, the storm's over. This is just the tail end of it. I'm going. And please don't ever ask me to speak to your father again. I tell him he has gout. He wants to call it rheumatism. I tell him to sit up. He lies down. Today he won't even speak to me.
It's just that he's spoiled! Would you like something to eat?
I would, yes, please.
I love eating in the middle of the night. I'm sure there's something here in the sideboard. It's just, he's been so successful with everything they tell me, and all that admiration spoiled him. Here, have some cheese.
I haven't eaten anything all day. All I did was drink. Your father's a very hard man. You mind? Oh. We're all alone here. We can be honest with each other. You know, I couldn't spend a month in this house. I'd suffocate. No, your father's constantly, your father's always talking about his gout and his books. Your Uncle Vanya's constantly depressed. Then there's your grandmother. And of course your stepmother.
What about my stepmother?
Well, the way I see it is we human beings are meant to lead harmonious lives. Our bodies, our minds, our souls, even our clothes are meant to live in harmony. Now, she's beautiful, no denying that, but all she does is eat, sleep, go for long walks, charm everybody she meets, and that's it. She has nothing to do. Other people do the work for her. Yeah, aren't I right? She's bored. And a boring life cannot be an honest one. Well, maybe I'm being too hard on her. Yeah. I don't like my life either. And neither does your Uncle Vanya. We're starting to get to be a couple of old farts, the two of us.
You really don't like life.
I do. I like life in general, but our life, this stupid clod-hopping life we lead around here, I can't stand it. I hate it with every fiber of my being, and my own personal life. Hell, it's a complete mess. You know how sometimes you're out in the woods and you see a light in the distance. You're out in the woods at night and you see a light in the distance. All of a sudden you forget how tired you are, and you forget the darkness and the branches that scratch your face. I work all the time. You know that. Harder than anyone around here. But nothing ever works out for me. I can't see that light in the distance. Sometimes I can't stand it, but I don't expect anything from myself anymore. I don't like people. I don't love anybody. Haven't for a long time.
You don't love anybody?
I don't love anybody. No, I have a warm feeling for your nanny. She reminds me of my own. But the people around here, they're all alike. They're all no education. They live in filth. I don't get on with intellectuals. They wear me out. Everyone we know, these nice people we know, they wear me out. Their ideas are petty. Their feelings are petty. They can't see beyond the ends of their noses. They're just plain stupid. All the ones with little brains and energy, they're all eaten up with analysis and self-doubt. They piss and moan. They hate everything and everybody. They look a person up and down, and bang! They label them. Psychopath or windbag. And when they don't know what to label them to stick on me, they call me a crank. I love trees. That makes me a crank. I don't eat meat. That makes me a crank. Nobody can be spontaneous anymore. You have to have a clean, honest love for nature or for your fellow human beings because you can't talk about it. You just can't.
No. Please don't drink anymore.
Why not?
Because it's so wrong for you. You're a sensitive person. You have a kind voice and you're a beautiful human being. More than anybody I know, and why do you want to waste your time drinking? You always talk about how people don't create, they just destroy what God has given them. Why are you destroying yourself? Why? You mustn't. You mustn't, please.
All right. I won't drink anymore.
Promise.
I promise.
Oh.
I've sobered up. I'm completely sober now. Yeah. And I'll be this way for the rest of my life. Now, what was I saying? It's too late for me. My life is over. I'm old. I'm all worked out. I've gotten vulgar. My feelings are gone. I don't think I could have a relationship with another human being. I can't love anyone anymore. The only thing that still moves me is beauty. I'm enthralled by it. I think of your Elena wanted to. She could turn my head overnight, but that's not love. That's not a relationship.
What's the matter?
It's nothing. Just before Easter, I had a patient die on me right on the operating table.
Oh, you gotta forget about all that. Tell me, Mikhail Lvovich, suppose I had a friend or a younger sister who, well, let's say she loved you. How would you react?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I guess I tried to explain to her that I couldn't love her. Well, if I'm going home, I'd better get going. Otherwise, we'll be here till morning. Good night, sweetheart. I'll go out this way, through the living room. Otherwise, your Uncle Vanya will want me to dance.
I still don't know what he thinks or feels about me. So why am I so happy? I told him he was a sensitive person. The kind voice. No, I hope that was the proper thing to say. And all that about a younger sister. He didn't understand. Aren't I beautiful? Oh, it's just awful, just awful. It's being so plain. And I am. I'm ugly. I am. I know I am. Last Sunday, these two ladies were talking about me, saying, oh, she's such a sweet girl, such a good girl. It's too bad she's so plain.